Hi everybody, this is Andrea with Mystic Arcana Tarot. I decided to do a live today because I've been traveling across country from Montreal to Victoria, and the past couple days have been kind of hectic, just settling into my sublet, my beautiful, somewhat empty room that I have for the summer here, and yeah, just getting unpacked. And because of all that busyness, I'm a Taurus. I like to set up my space. I like it to look pretty. Had to go pick some flowers. Ooh, wrong side. Everything's backwards on the screen. I had to make it look nice. So because of that, I'm behind schedule, and I know that a lot of the people who have been tuning into my daily oracles are people in Montreal, because that's where my home base is. So you're 3 hours ahead. So I do apologize. I know that this is pretty late in the day for your daily oracle, and you didn't get one yesterday. Maybe even the day before. I can't remember. Anyways, it's been super hectic, but I'm here now. I'm back, and anyone who's tuning in, hello. Anyone who's watching the replay, thank you so much for watching. I hope that the information is helpful to you. If anything, just something fun to watch today, and then tomorrow we'll be back on track. I will be doing things, according to Pacific time now, because I'm on the West Coast in British Columbia for the summer. I will do my darndest to get up earlier. I will definitely have to do that with my internship for sure, and if I want to keep this up and do it before I head off to work every day. So we'll find a happy medium. But I've decided that we are at some point going to switch up the deck that we're using, but I'm really, really feeling the Elena Fairchild Sacred Rebels. I got this a few weeks ago, and I just feel like we're on a really good path with it. I know we've had a repeat card at one point, which I thought was kind of interesting. We obviously needed to meditate on that message for more than one day. And I have a lot of trust and a lot of faith in this deck and what it communicates. So we're going to use it again. I'll just show you the beautiful art by Autumn Sky. She is an artist who is originally from the east coast of Canada and lives now in British Columbia, I believe. And I think maybe she tours different music festivals and sort of showcases her art there. But it's one of the reasons why I gravitated towards the deck, because I love her work. So let's get started. It is May 1st. I hope you are having a wonderful May 1st. Can definitely feel that spring energy. And let's find out what messages we have for the collective today from Spirit. What messages do we have today from Spirit for the collective? What do we need to know for today? What messages do we have today from Spirit, oopsie, for the collective? A bit of a messy shuffler. I've got super duper tiny hands. So these big oracle cards are hard for me to hold sometimes. What messages do we have today from Spirit for the collective? Ooh, that one just went flying across my bed. Okay, well that's the one. All right. It is card 22, She Feels, She Knows. Ooh, that away. I'm like, oh my goodness. I'm having trouble with this reversal backwards. You go one way, it goes the other. Going to the left. It looks like it's going right. All right, 22, She Feels, She Knows. And just so you know, when it comes to tarot and oracle, you definitely don't need to worry about gender at all. It really doesn't matter. It's just about who are you, who's watching. Sometimes these sorts of things like tarot and oracle touch on masculine and feminine energy. I don't focus so much on that. I just think about what those energies mean at their core, so yin and yang, if we're talking about active or receptive energies, that sort of thing. But let's just say you feel, you know. Okay. So when it comes to the tarot, I definitely read more intuitively. I can read them. I don't necessarily need a book or anything like that. But when it comes to oracle, These are very lengthy explanations, and then it has the healing process, so I always read from the book. Just in case you're wondering why I'm looking down. All right. And sorry for the noise. I'm living with 5 other people right now, so it's a little noisy right now in the kitchen. Okay. An illumination is erupting from within you as a vision that is bringing what was once obscured into clarity. This is not likely to happen as a blinding, shocking insight, but more of a softer, gentle knowing. It is like knowing something without understanding exactly when or how you came to know it. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know each insight, oh goodness, I'm struggling a little bit. I'm so distracted by the other people outside. I'm so sorry. Let me try that again. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to ask them to be a little bit quiet. Oh my goodness. I'll be right back. Thank you. Sorry guys, the joy of living with many roommates. It's funny, I'm a total hermit, so I said I'm a Taurus sun sign, but I'm a Cancer rising, so I live by myself. I'm total hermit crap. I really like having my own space. Not that I'm not social. Gemini moon, right? Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. This insight will assist you, and you are asked to honor it. You will know which insight it is at the right time. So don't have to worry about it right now. If it hasn't come to you, you'll know. Your heart will tell you. You are therefore being asked to rely upon the clarity that is coming to you now, or has just recently come. Gently but firmly from that place of knowing, intend to act and take your next steps forward. This oracle comes to you with guidance, particularly about long-range or long-term developments. Something that is far bigger than the immediate situation, issue, or moment is of importance. Although you will only have a dim sense of that possibility at best. The situation you find yourself in right now may not be one of joy, but in time you will understand more of the bigger picture. You will come to see why things are happening as they are, and how you are being helped onto the next stage of your path, even though it may look like an obstacle right now. Definitely resonate with that. There's been a lot of not huge hiccups in the past few days, but just it's emotionally taxing to move across the country and have big changes, especially when you're a little bit of a creature of habit. I love adventure, don't get me wrong. I love to travel. I really enjoy novelty for sure. But I do like my routines as well. So if you're one of those people, or you're feeling like maybe lately things haven't been exactly how you want them to be. I think we talked about this a few days ago, about if your current situation isn't like your dream job, it isn't your dream situation, or you really don't like the class that you're in, it's a step on the path. And every path starts with a single step. That was the card that we got 2 days in a row, I think. Every journey starts with a single step. So patience, right? You are being asked to think in terms of long-term happiness. Sometimes this warrants change or even temporary restrictions in the short term. If you can't see how the present can possibly become what you sense your future to be, this message is especially relevant. Through the natural process of transformation, great leaps are indeed possible. You simply must be prepared to surrender into the process with absolute trust. This oracle brings you specific guidance. The situations in your current life are particularly geared towards a more significant manifestation of what is coming to you, according to your life path and purpose. This is a stage of preparation and of building a foundation that will hold you strong and centered as your creative journey unfolds and your life path becomes ever more brilliant and luminous. So keep plugging away. Remain patient, but most of all, be hopeful and trust in the light you sense ahead of you, for it is the light that is within you, simply revealed more fully. And all that is happening now is happening to that end. Well, that's something good to keep in mind for sure, especially if you're struggling a little bit. So you got this. All right, we're going to do the healing process. I tend to do the statement as a repeat after me style, so I'll give you that opportunity. If you are able to, stand with your feet at hip width and your arms loosely and comfortably at your sides, slightly away from the body. Take a deep breath. Say aloud, I feel the light of all that I am and will be unfolding from within me now. I'm going to do it again. I feel the light of all that I am and will be unfolding from within me now. Stand still and rest your eyes on one point, or lightly close them if you can do so easily without compromising your balance. Feel, sense, imagine, or perceive that there is a pure light switched on inside of you, almost as if an internal light switch was flicked on. Perceive or feel that the light is growing brighter, bigger, wider, and more radiant. Allow it to shine outwards from within you as if there was a vibrant sun at the center of your being with its rays extended outwards in all directions. That's beautiful. I love it. You are a radiant, glowing being. Can you feel the joy and uplifting happiness of this? When you are ready, say, I surrender what is into the loving fire of transformation, the light of which illuminates the present and manifests the future. In the highest creative expression of unconditional love. Be with that inner light for several moments and then place as much of your intention as possible into your feet, feeling the connection to the ground beneath you. Feel the present moment by being aware of the physical sensations of your feet. Feel their coolness or the warmth. Are they tingly, cold, or stiff, and in need of some flexing and stretching? Move your feet as you wish, and in your own time, simply open your eyes, move around, and return to your day or evening. You have completed your healing process. All right, you guys, I hope that this was helpful to you. If you wanted to look it up again, I think maybe you can find the guidebook online. I'm not 100% sure. But this was the card. Ooh, struggling again with the backwards nose. There we go. She feels, she knows. So again, I would just say you feel, you know. All right, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.